The level of service, or LOS, is a term that's used to qualitatively describe the conditions of a roadway, and it can be a variety of factors: speed, travel time, delay, safety, density of the vehicles, could be a number of things. But in the case of intersections, we're specifically going to talk about, in this case, we want to look in particular about the delay as the primary measure of the level of service for an intersection. Level of service is on a scale from A to F, where A is the best and F is the worst. For a signalized intersection, we're going to look at the control delay for that location. This is in seconds per vehicle. So we're looking at the average control delay, and control delay just means the delay that's caused by that signal. So for level of service A, that's a delay less than or equal to 10 seconds. For level of service B, between 10 and 20. For C, 20 and 35. For D, 35 and 55. E, 55 to 80. And F, greater than 80 seconds per vehicle of control delay. Now, from a general description perspective, A is free flowing. That's if you're a driver, you want to be in level of service A, all the way to F, which is force flow, meaning you're going to sit for multiple cycles on between green and red before you actually can proceed through. And you're generally, a driver is going to be pretty frustrated at an intersection with level of service F. Typically, this will vary through the day. It'd be very uncommon for it to stay the same level of service throughout the day. So in the peak periods, maybe this signalized intersection is a C or a D or maybe E and F. And then at off-peak times, maybe it's at a higher level of service. Typically, it's acceptable to have the worst level of service during those peak hours, because it means that we're fully utilizing the capacity of that intersection during those time periods. And we can use level of service to describe particular movements. So it could be that you're looking at just a left turn movement at an intersection, for instance. That may be the movement that you're looking at. It could be the whole approach. So if you're looking at multiple movements on a road, you're looking at the whole approach, or it can be for the whole intersection. So you can either have breakdowns by movement, by approach, or for the whole intersection for the level of service. Similarly, for unsignalized intersections, this could be a stop-controlled intersection, we have level of service. It again is based on control delay, which means the delay that's induced by having to stop at this traffic control device. It's a little bit lower thresholds. We'll see that level of service F actually occurs at any control delay greater than 50 seconds of delay per vehicle. And that's because our expectation at a stop-controlled intersection is that there is less delay per vehicle because there's lower traffic volume. So it's a lower standard to meet those higher or worse level of service at an unsignalized intersection. Other types of facilities have different quantitative measures of the level of service that tie back to this qualitative A through F level of service. But again, generally, it's just like we have grades. A is the best, F is the worst, and then there's the spectrum in between.